Christ's sacrifice for us is universal. He paid for the sins of all people who have ever lived, regardless of when or where. So the gospel speaks to people of every language, culture, and background. It bridges ethnic divides. It's the great news that God has triumphed over evil. Jesus, God Himself, died the death we deserve so we can live with Him forever. He came once to rescue us, and He will return to take us home. The Bible's last book, Revelation, was written especially to prepare the world for Jesus' return. It's an urgent message for our generation. Throughout history, God has regularly sent special messages to prepare the people for what was coming. In the 1st century, the message was about the Father's love revealed through Christ. Although the result of sin is death, Jesus has secured eternal life for all of us. This message of salvation will never be out of date. We can choose to receive it by faith. Revelation presents Jesus in an end-time context to prepare people for His soon return. It exposes the falsehood of self-centered religiosity and man-made traditions. The climax of each prophecy is Christ's coming, when the conflict between good and evil will be ended. The earth will be made new. God will deliver us forever from the nightmare of sin. Revelation 14 unfolds God's crucial last-day message to all people. It's an appeal to a 21st century generation longing for purpose in their lives. It cleanses us from guilt and gives us power to be overcomers. The basis for all self-worth is the fact that Christ created us and redeemed us. It points out that one day all injustice will come to an end in God's final judgment. It's incredibly good news because it reveals that injustice will not last forever. It's also an appeal to love and obey God in every aspect of our lives, to place Him first in all of our thoughts, to give adoration to God in all we do, to respect His commands and live godly lives. In an age of moral irresponsibility, when millions feel that they're accountable to no one but themselves, this message reminds us that we are responsible for our actions. It also points to the Sabbath as the very heart of worship. It exalts God as the Creator and invites all men and women everywhere to worship Him who have made heaven and earth and who gives us a sense of our true worth in Him. Jesus says, "Go into all the world and preach the gospel to every creature. Talk it, pray it, sing it. Fill the world with the message of His truth."